This road is particularly treacherous this time of night. You got a lot of people that been hitting the bars and they're not paying attention. For motorcycles, at the beginning of this motorcycle season, on top of it, I'm keeping my toes, watching what's going on. Hi, bus travelers. Been there, done that. Sucks. I'd rather ride a scooter or even a moped. If you ever find yourself in the situation where you got to ride a bus and you can't afford a car, hey, I'm waiting for this guy in front of me to move, buddy. Go ahead, be more bareback. And if you're stuck in that situation where you can't afford a car, I'll tell you what, don't buy one of those low-hanging fruit used cars you see for $1,500, $3,000. Hey, save your money. Just get a loan and get a new car, or a car that's only a couple years old. Don't buy a real old used car. Guy's gonna lie to you, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it runs great," and you're gonna get it, and it's gonna fall apart a month after you buy it. Then you're out that $3,000. Just get yourself a motorcycle and ride it. Ride the bus, the switch. It's a little demeaning riding a bus, but it's. Tell you what. You ride the bus for a couple of years, like I ended up doing. When you go from a good paying job and you're forced to take a low paying job, while you're looking for another job. For a couple of years, I was getting I was on a low paid job and I couldn't afford to get in our car. And it sucked. And I'll tell you what, riding the bus itself wasn't that bad. It was waiting for the bus, especially in bad weather. That's what sucked. And I saw a couple of guys on scooters back then, and I thought, oh, they're crazy. It's 40 degrees outside, or upper 30s. What are they doing? That's when I realized, hey, they don't have to wait an hour and a half for that bus, because of the bus route, and they get home at night or get to work. They could just go 30 miles an hour, get to where they're going in 10 minutes and 15 minutes. Yeah, they might be a little cold, but I mean, they just save themselves 2.5 hours each day of their personal time. Not to mention, it's easier to run errands when you got a motorized vehicle, even if you're only doing it a backpack at a time. Riding a bus with groceries sucks. Going along with a scooter with a big seat, you get that 2-3 bags of groceries in there, and you can be good for a few days on food. It's, I think in my perfect ultimate garage, I'd have a touring bike, a cruiser, dual sport. Definitely have like a scooter / pit bike, no doubt. It's. Why are you guys slowing down? Come on, guys. What's going on? No, you ain't getting in my fucking way. You're gonna sit there like the dickhead you are. Get cut off by the guy behind you and the guy behind him. Excuse the foul language. I'm gonna make no guarantees you don't hear it on my channel, but sometimes you let them fly and you don't realize it. Bad habits. Mr. Chase on Two Wheels, my hat's off to you on that regard. You are a very patient gentleman. Way more patient than me. I guess it's why I'm from New York. I'm from New York. We're like, what you doing? Me and Duffo, bro. Hey, what you doing, buddy? Hey, what's the big deal? Yeah, I can't talk like him. Sometimes I can. Kinda. Not really. But it's fun to try. Hey, the games we play in our helmets as we ride down the road with no music. You talk to yourself. You sing. You play the drumming game on the tank. Got all these cars behind me. Dang it. Anyways. Oh, thanks for flicking your cigarette at me, litter bug. Hey, is my headlight bright? Well, hey, it's properly aimed and it's on low beam. Consider yourself lucky. Because I'll tell you what, the reflector on this bike rocks. It puts all that light right in your retinas. How about staying in your lane, asshole? And he flicked the cigarette. Nasty habit, people. I would prefer that instead of an officer giving someone a ticket saying, hey, you're going 5 or 10 miles an hour over, I would much rather have them take that person that flicked that cigarette, make him go back and pick it up, and give him a $50 ticket for littering. Gotta love it. Oh, if I get good at editing software, I can just rapid cut, Philly D style. Rapid cut, rapid cut, rapid cut. The only problem is you keep seeing the road change. Do like a time-lapse photography. Gotta love it. Another 30 miles. Low fuel warning yet. Managed to accelerate over that hole. Get me some grub. Five O's. Say, what up, Five O's? What you doing? What you doing? Talking to each other. They're going, hey, what are you eating for lunch? I don't know. What are you eating for lunch? And there's a pause. They listen to the radio dispatch. We'll let the other guy get it. He's been slacking all night. And then they hear crickets. He doesn't answer. Dispatch puts the call out a second time. He'll get it. He'll get it. You know, we've gotten like 4 calls tonight. He's only gotten 1. Does that slacker get the call? Nope. Yeah, it's like he fell off the face of the planet. Yeah, motorcycle. Yes, there's a motorcycle ahead of me. 2 of them, in fact. Wow, they're multiplying like bunnies. Yeah, let's see what those guys are probably pulling into the hangout. There's Charlotte Beach up here in Charlotte. Listen to those guys. You know, they're for a quarter mile ahead of me. I can still hear their exhausts. I just don't understand aftermarket slip-ons. You're just drawing attention to yourself. You willing to risk a ticket to draw that much attention to you? I mean, come on. Nice. It's definitely a lot cooler here by the lake. Monday night, man, there's going to be many people here. But at least I can, there's a couple guys there. Yeah, they're pulling off in a hang-up. A few bikes there. Not many there. Something's dropping out here. Could go to Friendlies. Friendlies is